These are some of the most popular and iconic recipes that skyrocketed these YouTubers to fame. Some are really good taste-wise, and some are really good content-wise. I will be making 3 of the most popular recipes from top cooking YouTubers. First up is Nick Digiovani. I hope I pronounced it right. Master Chef win, well...
The person whose journey in the MasterChef kitchen ends here is... Nick.
Almost. Nick first popped off on TikTok, but lately he's become a huge YouTube star. Let's see what is his most popular recipe. I don't know Mr. Beast or Mark Rober, nor I have the budget. Good thing Nick has another channel called Nick's Kitchen. There we go. Perfect. 5 cheese mac and cheese. Let's go.
Okay, now Nick starts off by boiling pasta. Let's fill the pot with water. Ooh. Now, salt it. I think that should be enough. All the Italian grandmas should be happy. Now this goes to the stove. Pasta water is boiling. Oh, in goes our cornetti pasta. I'm not gonna use the one Nick uses. I'm gonna use the mac and cheese pasta. So in goes 500 grams. Boil it for around 8 minutes. A wooden spoon on top. Now in the meantime, we can grate some cheese. Of course, the most important cheese, cheddar, the orange sharp cheddar. Without it, the mac and cheese would not be this orange. Look at this mountain of cheese. Mozzarella for meltiness. Now we can pour in our cheddar. Now it should be Gouda, but Nick said I can use any 5 cheeses I like.
And remember, if you want different types of cheese, you should use different types of cheese.
Since my fridge doesn't have Gouda, I'm gonna use this... I don't know what cheese it is. I just found it in my fridge. I just hope it's not expired. Also, if your cheese becomes gooey, just throw it in the freezer for a couple of
minutes.
That way it will be firm and you can grate it easier. Our third mountain of cheese. Boom. Sir, they've hit the second tower. I don't think I've ever grated this much cheese for anything. Now this is how your cheese will look like if you put it in the freezer. Keep it in the freezer for a bit less than I did. Hard as rock. Hands are freezing. Need gloves for this. There we go. God, it's slippery. Actually, the first recipe, well, one of the first recipes on this channel I made was mac and cheese. That's a good workout. Guess I'm skipping the gym today. Okay, that will do. Now all the prep work is done. Final thing to do is just carefully mix every cheese in there. This is satisfying. So these are 4 cheeses, and the 5th cheese, from my understanding, is Parmesan. That will go on top later on. Again, pick a larger bowl than I did. That's what we do on this channel. We pick too small of a bowl every time. As you remember, I said that I picked too small of a bowl. Well, this just happened. Now let's set this aside and let's go see how our mac is doing. Okay, the mac should be done right now. Ooh. Now let's drain it real quick. Now what I will do is put all the mac and cheese into the Pyrex that we will use and set it aside. I guess this deep dish will not do because it's full of mac and there's no space for cheese. Start off with our cream. In goes half a liter of milk. Now it's time for aromatics. Garlic. I'm gonna crush it with my hands one more time. 3. Garlic is in. Now, 1/4 teaspoon of fresh brown pepper, 1/4 of a teaspoon of smoked sweet paprika, and 1 whole teaspoon of mustard powder. Of course, let's not forget our little thyme, a good bunch. Rip! Okay, I should have cut them. There we go. And goes our thyme. Maybe let's mix everything in a little bit, and let's wait.
A few moments later.
Let's get all the aromatics out. And now is the fun part.
Cheese.
Let's get half of our cheese here. Oh my, it's already gooey, just like in the video. What I love about this recipe is that Nick uses the same pot for pasta and the sauce, which is awesome. Less cleaning afterwards. Let's just put our mac, crumble it in there. Pretty hot. I feel no pain anymore.
I'm fine.
Now let's bring this to the tabletop. Let's set the broiler on. Whoa! Look at this! Now let's get a bigger dish. Let's fill it half with macaroni after we grease it lightly. Let's get our cheese. Let's start layering it. Now let's put the other half of the cheese. So much cholesterol. Oh! Final cheese. I'll just eyeball it. I think that's enough. It is time to go to the broiler, I guess. Oh yeah, baby. Now the only thing left to do is to taste it. Wait, let's listen. Let's give it a taste test, shall we? Cheese stretch. Flippin' hell. Let's taste the crispy part. Hot damn. Wow. Okay. I need this part. Woo. It's not as smooth as I hoped for, but it's still pretty good. I need one more bite. Just one more. This is the best mac and cheese I've ever had. The ones I ate at restaurants, this mac and cheese beats them all. Never had like this garlicky mac and cheese. It is sweet, cheesy, creamy, and crispy even on the top. If I would rate this on a mac and cheese scale, that would be an S tier. Overall, I'd say it's an 8.6. It's goddamn good. Good job, Nick. Now let's move on to the next recipe.
Now it's time to make Papa proud. Joshua Weissman is a great chef and cake model. Not anymore, sadly. I have tried a plethora of his recipes, and they have always turned out amazing. His most popular recipe video is probably the Popeye's chicken sandwich with his signature burger buns. But a lot of people have done it already, and I want to be different. I want to stand out. Let's go to his new channel, specifically dedicated to recipes, and make the most popular dish over there. Steak and Frites? Let's go!
Now the recipe is called steak and fritters.
Frites.
Basically steak and French fries. Now, since I made way too much mac and cheese, I'm not gonna make the fries. I'm just gonna make the steak. What Joshua uses is a New York strip. Now, since it's a thick cut, you can salt it very generously. Now, freshly ground pepper. Collect everything. Put a paper towel on top. So I guess our steak is done. Well, it's not done. Well done. No, I don't know. Please don't be well done. Oh no. Also, we can pre-crush 4 cloves of garlic. Oh! And now let's go to the stovetop. Great. Turn the heat on high. Then let's add in the oil, 2 tablespoons. Now let's look at our steak. Look how much moisture there was. Now, I'll try to do medium rare, but I don't promise that I will happen to hit the 57 degrees Celsius. So I will be happy with a medium steak. Starting to smoke a little bit, so I'll lower the heat. Let's put it away from us, right? Ooh, baby. I don't have tongs, so there's a life hack for you. You can use 2 forks. I think it's time to flip. I think it's time to not fuck up, so I'll just use an instant read thermometer. Oh shit, it's 25. It's cold inside. 38. Maybe it's time to baste it.
Based? Based on what?
Throw in the thyme. Oh, baby. Thyme was a bit wet. No, like a World War III in here. Throw in the garlic. It's time for 2 tablespoons of butter. And let's get the steak to the far side. We used garlic and thyme in the mac and cheese. Should fit perfectly. This smells like heaven. See the temperature? 55, 53 degrees. I think we're done. I'll remove it from the heat and let's let it rest for 10, 15, 20 minutes. Put all of that butter, oil, garlic mixture on top. While the steak rests, we will make the sauce. Now Joshua made 2 sauces and he said that one was easier. So guess which one I'm gonna make.
That was easy.
Let's start with shallots. You're gonna need 1 shallot. Now I have 3 of these very small shallots, so let's just dice them. Then 2 cloves of garlic, finely cut. 1 tablespoon, was it, of black peppercorns, coarsely crushed. Yeah, I'll use a pepper mill. I'll just set it on like the maximum setting. And we're set. Let's go again to the stovetop. And 2.5 tablespoons of butter. Once all of the butter is melted, we add 1 tablespoon. Just let them roast for a little bit. Don't let the butter brown. Okay, now it's time for the shallots and the garlic. So in goes the shallot and the garlic. Let's sweat it a little bit. Yeah, we can salt it a little bit right now. Smells very nice. Get your smallest cup in it. We're gonna pour in 1/4 of a cup of whiskey or brandy or whatever. That was not smooth. We should put it on low heat, but I'm gonna turn off the heat because I don't want my house to burn down. Already had this accident when I was making vodka pasta. Link on how to make that in the corner or in the description. Basically, I put in the alcohol and the whole pan burst into flames. Good thing I had like this towel to cover the pan with, because otherwise, yeah. Make sure there's no fires around and pour in your alcohol. It's gonna evaporate. Let's turn the heat back on. Next up, we will put in some good, fresh, homemade beef stock. I think it's time for the cream. Now, half a cup of heavy cream. I'll mix it all in very nicely. And let's make it reduce. This is gonna be way too much sauce. That's the thickness I like. Let's see how the back looks. Oh yeah, it looks pretty good. I think our sauce is done. Let's plate up the steak and let's taste it. I forgot. 1.5 teaspoons of Worcestershire sauce. That'll do. Let's give it a taste test. Holy smokes. The sauce alone is 9 out of 10. Feels like it's mushroom sauce, but there's no mushroom. What the f? Steak has rested. Let's move all of that green stuff and garlic away. It does smell magnificent. And let's cut it up. Please don't be wrong. Please don't be well done. Oh no. It's well done, isn't it? Yeah. I ruined a perfectly good steak. You can see some pink in it. I will still enjoy the steak. Now, before plating it, I'll pick one piece from the inside. Like this one. I'll just taste it on its own. See how it tastes. Holy moly. Of course the butter is the star. If anything tastes good, just know it's a lot of butter. The meat, I've overcooked it, but I still enjoy it. Now that was a fail on my end. The meat is still pretty juicy, so yeah, let's plate it up. Some caramelized garlic. Now, our mac and cheese. Straight from the microwave. Oh yeah, look at this cheesy goodness. I'd say this is better than the fries. And now, the star of the show, the sauce. I feel pretty stupid because I was cooking only 1 New York strip and I made a batch of sauce that is enough for 2. This is gonna be way too much sauce. Oh my lord. And would you look at that? I call this one an American heart disease. That's my recipe because I added mac and cheese. Right, it's time for a taste test. Good chunk of meat, rich, creamy sauce that looks like it has mushrooms in it, but it doesn't. Oh my f***ing god. Holy moly. What? How does the first sauce taste like? Oh, let's do mac and cheese. I said mac and cheese is 8.6. Well, then this is 11. Just a 10 out of 10. Because the steak with the sauce, it beats the mac and cheese like twofold. I just had sex with my mouth. A lot of people, especially on Reddit, hate Joshua's videos for its editing style and maybe jokes, I don't know, but the dude knows what's up with food. Okay, I'll just go in and finish this. It's amazing. Let's go to the next YouTuber.
FutureCanoe. He also started off recreating Joshua Weissman's burger buns recipe. I told you. Now we will be making his most popular videos, most highly rated fire noodles with cheesy potato recipe. Let's go.
Okay, now it's time for FutureCanoe's fiery noodle recipe. Start off by opening the noodles. Yeah. We have the sauce packet and the flakes packet. Set these aside, fill the pot with cold water, and let's boil the noodles. Okay, so no salt, no nothing.
You guys already know that I start with cold water because I really feel like it doesn't make a difference.
Turn on the heat, and I'll just cover it. It has been 2 minutes. Turn off the heat, and let's go to the sink. Now I guess we could use this brand new sieve to drain our pasta, but we're gonna stick true to the recipe. Yikes. Oh no, we lost some. No. Glad we have some survivors. We're doing great. Hope this is worth it. Oh, come on. Sieve would have been much easier. Let's just raw dog it. Oh, God. We are good. Oh, hot, hot, hot. We're good. Now it's time for the sauce packet. Much better. Get all of that gooey goodness. I'm pretty scared of this recipe because, to be honest, I'm not good with spicy food. I have just now started eating jalapenos, and yeah, they are spicy to me, so... Okay, I just washed my hands. Some of it stuck on my finger, now it's orange. I don't know what radioactive material it is made of, but I hope it tastes good. It don't smell good. I hope the cheesy potato really does fix it. Right now, if I eat it just with the potato, it's actually very good. But as soon as the potato ends, I'll just lick it a little bit. Oh, oh, baby. Let's just set these aside for now. It's time to cut up some potatoes. Well, technically 1 potato. Since I have these small potatoes, I'll be cutting them up. Now this time, I'll pour in some hot water so it boils faster. Now we will not need a bunch of mozzarella. That should be good. Push them through a sieve. Okay, this is gonna be a little bit messy, I think. Now turn on low heat. Let's add in 2 tablespoons of cream, which I don't have. So I'm just gonna substitute it with butter and milk. I hope it works. No. And let's add a pinch of mozzarella cheese that we shredded earlier, plus American cheese that I just don't have. More milk or cow juice. Mix it. I think I need more cheese. Let's add in this much because I definitely know what I'm doing. Let's continue mixing. Maybe a little bit more milk. Oh, there we go. Okay, I think I'm done. Let's go serve it up and let's taste it. Okay, the cheesy potato goes on top. Yeah, I can already see it. It's way too thick. So yeah, that's it. That's the dish. Get the seaweed packet. Let's decorate it. And would you look at that? It does look way better, doesn't it? Okay, I guess it's time to try it out. Try and get that cheese pool, right? It's kind of working. Not really. Come on. The noodles are already cold, so let's dive in. Come on. Wow. I guess the milk and the potatoes helps with the heat, but oh to be honest with you, I don't even know how this tastes like. It's just hot. I do enjoy it when I put it in my mouth.
That's what she said.
But it is just hot. Right now, if I eat it just with the potato, it's actually very good. But as soon as the potato ends, I don't know if I can finish this. But taste-wise, it's a 6 out of 9. It's nothing special. I don't feel like it. Oh, I need milk. I guess that was it. If you want, you can subscribe. If you don't want, don't. Leave a comment which recipe you enjoyed the most. And, oh my god. Why? On an empty stomach. Oh! I need a glass of cow juice. Peace. Oh, God. Oh. Oh. Help me.